So we are talking about the karma. In last 2 days, we have discussed the type of karma on the basis of a result, what we receive from karma. The three types: immediate basis, accumulated basis, and destiny basis. If we try to understand logically here, just on the basis of this karma philosophy, which is designed by not by any guru or any single someone person like us. No, it is not created or designed by someone. This whole thing is on the basis of how this whole universe has been created. The one who has created this universe, it is exactly on that basis, everything on that basis. So no single human is having any intervention to make any change here and there on these. These are as it is. The names might have been utilized here and there in some different time, in some different languages, it might have been used different words, it's fine. But the concept remains as it is since the beginning of this universe when it started. The important thing here today, what we're going to talk about is this karma cycle put us in a vicious cycle. If we see logically, suppose at one time somebody has taken the birth, whatever reason that person has, it's okay, no problem. Now, when the person has taken the birth, now he is in human life, that child, that person now would perform some karma, isn't it? Everyone has to do on a daily basis something. What will happen? Every action will have a reaction, means in terms of the result. But the point is, this is completely uncertain and unknown, at least at this stage, to all of us, that whatever we are performing, whichever way we are performing, the result of it may not be received in the same life. That means some of the results of the karma which we are doing in this particular life at present may be carried forward to the next one. So that means if this accounting, if this balance sheet is not intact and balanced in this life, everything, it is very much 100% sure that our next life will appear to have those results which are carried forward to avail it in the next one. And then suppose again in the next one we come again because of what was left out last time to fulfill that. Okay, now again next birth has come. What will happen? Again we will perform the karma. If the balancing factor will not happen, what will happen? Some of the results will be carried forward to the next one. And this is exactly what happens with each one of us, and has been happening since so many lives what we have gone through in past. We don't know infinite number of lives we have gone through. And because of that, we are in a vicious cycle of this karma and the result of the karma. And because of the ignorance, why? Because of the ignorance, because we don't know what we are doing, why we are doing, what is the right choice of the karma. Since we don't know, that's why we are every time falling in this vicious cycle of the karma. This is so strong that no one can run away from it. No one. Even if someone goes to the Himalayas or goes to any other forest or anywhere, it doesn't matter. Because the karma, as we have discussed about this in previous time, the karma doesn't mean that when you are talking to someone, only then the karma is performed. No. What feeling you have, you are in a forest, suppose, and there is an animal or a bird or an insect is around you. What is your action towards them? That would also matter. In the past, whatever you have done, if it comes to your chit, remember the chit, the memory power, the memory chip, which is already having all those past details, it can simply pop out because of any reason. What will you do? What will be your action based on that? If we don't have the right direction to choose the right action, even in terms of thinking, even in terms of feeling, it would be very difficult to go away from the karma and the result of the karma. So, does this mean that we are trapped? In a way, yes. Sorry to say this, but yes, all of us are trapped in the vicious cycle of the karma, the life and the birth. This continues, the wheel continues on its own. And who is responsible for it? Again, sorry to say this, we ourselves are responsible to have it in this way because we don't want to enlighten ourselves. We like to be sometimes, or more, many times, we like to be in ignorance. We don't want to enlighten ourselves. We don't want to come out from our comfort level, but that comfort level itself is the jackal for all of us. And that's the interesting fact about all the human being in this world, no matter at what time we are talking about. But the interesting point is, why we are discussing this then? What is the objective of discussing about karma? If we can't do anything, let it happen the way, whatever it has to happen. We can't do anything. We don't have any control on it. The one who has to control it, we don't know how it does. Then what is the use of discussing all these things? That's the point. That's the point. The point is, what next to be done? Is there any way? Is there any right way to choose the right karma at the right time, in a right intensity? All these factors are very important. Yes. The answer is yes, there is. There is right way, right time to use it, and in right intensity to take the right action at different time point. But how to choose that? For that, we need to move to another dimension of definition of karma and its further parts. And about that, we will be talking more in the next discussion. And in that one, we will be talking the second dimension of the definition of karma and its parts, which is dimension 2. And that will be on the basis of the ways to act. Right now, whatever we have discussed is on the basis of the result of the karma. Next dimension on which we will be defining karma and its parts will be on the basis of the ways to act as a karma. And what are the different parts of it? We will be talking on that and elaborating more how to choose the right action to perform at any one time that need to be known. And knowing that itself is the first step towards eradicating our ignorance. Thank you very much for listening today.